Nyerere used to say, you are not successful until your successor succeeds. He has a history, a vested interest in ensuring that Tanzania does not collapse, that the legacy of Nyerere, the legacy of Mzee Mwinyi, the legacy of Mkapa, the legacy of John Joseph Pombe Magufuli are preserved for this generation and generations yet to be born. Tanzanians are posing these painful and difficult questions, and they must be answered. They cannot be wished away. Anybody who thinks that what has happened can be wished away is deluding themselves. In the history of any country, whenever there has been death, it is never the same again. The age of innocence is gone.
and they have to deal with it.
Oh, you've got to
like
deal
it
with
or
it.
Not.
Whether you like it or not, there are families that are hurting. And in this era of social media, before the truth takes the stairs, lies have taken the elevator. If I was asked by the government of the Republic of Tanzania, led by CCM, please advise us, this is what I would tell them. Number one, call a meeting presided over by Samia Suluhu Hassan of all registered political parties in Tanzania. All of them. Once you've called that meeting, call a meeting of all active and legitimate civil society organizations in Tanzania. Have a meeting with them. Call a meeting of all organized religious societies in Tanzania. Have a meeting with them. Once you've done that, get into a government of national unity. It happened in Kenya, it happened in South Africa, it happened in Zimbabwe. Once you have done so, release anybody who has been arrested on politically related charges. Those who are criminals, deal with them. The criminals deal with, but any person who has been arrested on politically related charges, release them. After you have done that, now go back to what the opposition has been talking about, that the Tanzanian constitution needs to be dealt with. Remember that under Tanzanian law, there is no opportunity to go to court, which is unfortunate and ought to have been done. Because if there was that avenue, then the opposition would have gone to court. We would now be listening to the arguments in court as to the legitimacy or otherwise of the electoral results. You start this process and give yourself time. You say, we are going to do this constitution for the next 2 years. Once we do this constitution for the next 2 years or maximum 3 years, then on the basis of that, in the following year, we create structures that have been created under the Constitution. And in the 4th year, earlier than the next scheduled election, we call elections on the basis of the new Constitution. And I, Mama Samia Suluhu Hassan, will not offer myself for re-election. History will remember him in a totally different way, and historians and even his perceived political enemies will forgive him. That is the kind of candid advice that the president now needs. But unfortunately, in this day and age, she will have no shortage of advisors. Kumwambia mama, hao ni wababaishaji tu. Hao ni wahuni tu, wanafiki tu. They'll tell her. Na hao wengine ambao wanakuambia wanakupa ushauri tofauti, ushauri mbadala. Ni wababaishaji tu, si ni Wakenya tu.